Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Megan Newmans. I'm here to talk all about MetaPower, metabolic health with my dear friend Deb. I am a holistic health coach and a wellness advocate with doTERRA, and I'm really passionate about sharing lifestyle habits that can help you live more naturally and support your systems in different ways. So, thank you so much for joining. We're going to be sharing a lot of helpful information. Deb, thank you for joining this call with me. If you want to introduce yourself.
You bet, Megan. I'm Deb Hellman, and I am also a holistic health coach, a doTERRA wellness advocate. I do muscle activation techniques, and my passion is working with people with biofeedback to maximize their health and wellness. And we incorporate doTERRA in all of those endeavors. And it is a privilege to get to do this with you today, Megan. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. So we are talking all about MetaPower, which is our metabolic system designed to help you live your most powerful life. So do you want to feel younger, longer, and look and feel even better? We're going to talk all about foundational health habits to make that a reality. Think about what prevents you from living your best and most full life. So, this is a chance to take inventory of what's getting in your way. Think about your energy, your day-to-day energy, how well you feel energized throughout the day, or if you have different slumps. How is your weight management, your everyday mood? Are you sleeping enough? How's the clarity in your mind and your stress levels? So it might be a combination of things: high stress, brain fog, lack of exercise or sleep, or even exposure to toxins and nutrient deficiencies that can be getting in our way from living our most full life. So, what is it costing you? Physically, mentally, emotionally, socially? When something's off in our health and how we feel about ourselves, it really trickles into all areas of our life. So only 6.8% of the US adult population has optimal cardiometabolic health. That's a staggering low number, and we're here to help change that number.
Yeah, that's such a scary thing to think about. And at doTERRA, we tend to talk about a wellness lifestyle to work towards the healthiest that you can be. Everything has a foundation of nutrition and digestion. It's not just what you eat, but it's how you digest it and what you absorb. We then go to movement and metabolism. And so having a sedentary lifestyle is not going to keep you at your healthiest and most optimal. We want to talk about today, we're going to highlight metabolism, of course, but that is not going to be effective without the foundation. We need to rest and sleep well, and we need to manage stress. As Megan mentioned, if we have high stress levels, we have high cortisol, it throws off our metabolism. Reducing toxicity is imperative to have proper cellular function. And then we move into the healthcare realm. Informed self-care is how we avoid costly medical care. But there comes a point in time where you're going to need to go to a doctor. In my family, it's when a femur is sticking out, or you have a massive broken bone, or you've ruptured your entire ankle. We have an active family, and that's when we seek out the orthopedist. But we like to spend most of our time staying healthy and well so we can avoid that.
Absolutely.
So your body has an amazing capacity to thrive if you give it what it needs. And that's at the micro and macronutrient level. What you eat is what your cells are going to thrive on. And good food is either medicine or bad food can be poison. So nutrition is very clearly the first step to good health. Your nutrition and metabolism work synergistically to affect your health and your overall wellness. And nutrition is how we acquire the nutrients from our environment. Our metabolism is the series of chemical processes within our body that is used to transform that food into the fuel that goes to support our cellular function. And if you're experiencing a vitamin or a nutrient deficiency, or the toxins we talked about in your environment, your metabolism will suffer. So our foundation, we call it the Healthy Habits Kit, but our foundation is literally what we're going to review with you today, how to make this happen. And it's based on our trio of supplements called the Lifelong Vitality Pack. The Z omega are the essential fatty acids that help with cell membrane integrity and also include our certified pure tested grade essential oils. The Microplex VMZ is basically your vitamin and mineral complex, and that is going to support metabolic function, all of those enzymatic reactions. And the Alpha CRS is the cellular energy blend. It's a massive antioxidant boost to support our immune system. This is basically whole foods, plants, and essential oils. They work synergistically together to reduce pain and inflammation. They're going to improve your energy and sleep. They're going to help reduce stress and anxiety. They'll support digestion and support the immune system. And I notice if I accidentally skip a dose of these, I can tell, because by the middle of the day, if I miss my morning dose, I just don't feel like myself. That's how amazing this combination is.
And this lifelong vitality pack, you might hear it being called LLV. This is what we teach is the foundation to our nutrition pillar. And so, because in today's world, our soil quality is not what it was, when our parents were growing up and getting more nutrition from the earth. And so, it's really important to supplement your diet because it's very hard to get the nutrition that your body actually needs in a day from eating food. We would have to be eating so much food, so much variety. And, being able to supplement as the foundation is going to be step one because a lot of people have so many positive experiences just from adding this into their day to day through energy, digestion, even feeling lowering of inflammation and pain. And my results starting the LLV improved my digestion big time. And it also helped me to clear up my skin. Those were the two immediate effects. And when I started on Lifelong Vitality, I was being a personal trainer full time. And it wasn't uncommon for me to take afternoon naps because I was putting out a lot of energy. And I haven't really been a napper ever since getting on these supplements. I feel like full energy throughout the day. So that's what happens when you support your nutritional needs. It's really is the foundation.
So Megan mentioned digestive health, and this is kind of my specialty. This is imperative because doesn't matter what you eat, if you're not absorbing those nutrients, or if the food is sitting sluggishly in your stomach and not moving to your intestines for absorption, then you're not getting the benefits. So most of our food, as Megan mentioned, are lacking in the enzymes that we now need to break things down. So in addition, if you're over 25, which is when the aging process begins, or if you've had any pregnancies, and I know this doesn't apply to gentlemen, but we end up producing less hydrochloric acid in our body and fewer digestive enzymes. So when that's reduced, our ability to break down our food is reduced. And so the Terrazyme helps support the quick breakdown of food. It has every digestive enzyme to break down everything that you eat, plus includes hydrochloric acid. So it's going to expedite the digestive process, break down foods into usable nutrients for easy absorption in the intestines. The PB Restore and the PB Assist Plus both support metabolic and immune function, and it helps microbiome health. And that in turn helps with neurotransmitter production, which is going to help with mood and emotions. And most of that production occurs in the gut. The dopamine and the serotonin that we need to live happy and joyfully is made by our microbiome. And so this combo supports mental health as well, in addition to digestive health. So I like to take the PB Assist sachets first thing in the morning, and I take the PB Restore with my dinner time. And then the Terrazyme, I take 2 to 3 and sometimes 4 between right before each meal. But we're going to change the timing of that today when we discuss how we use our metabolic health products. So the Terrazyme would be taken about 15 minutes after you start eating. And you'll notice a difference. You'll have regular bowel movements. You'll feel the energy from the food that you're eating.
And it's so important to have a good quality pre and probiotic these days. So I love the new formulation of the PB Restore and the PB Assist. It's just gut health is really like the state of our overall health. So if we can focus on treating the gut, a lot of the issues, health issues that we're experiencing can resolve themselves. So really highly recommend. And the PB Assist Plus sachets, we eat it like a pixie stick. And so
Yeah.
the PB Assist Plus is meant for the children's probiotic, but for adults, we can use the capsules, the PB Restore plus the PB Assist, because there's different strains of probiotics, pre and probiotics. So the PB Assist, you just put it in your mouth, and it tastes like you're having a little sweet treat. So if you have a sweet tooth, this will, you know, tackle that craving, but with health benefits rather than sugar taking away from your health.
Yes, and one thing I didn't mention is that both of them are encapsulated in a way that they bypass the stomach environment and get delivered to the intestines for maximal efficacy. And the PB Restore also contains macrophages, which help. They're like little Pac-Man, and they go after the bad guys in our gut. So an excellent product. Now, I'm going to chat about this one specifically because as we talk about metabolic health, and we're going to review all the products that we're recommending, we love the Zendocrine soft gels and the Zendocrine complex because as you begin to work on systemic detoxification, these toxins are stored in fat cells. And we're going to talk to you about how we are going to get rid of the contents of those fat cells. We want to shrink them down and have them dump. But when that happens, toxins are released into our bloodstream. The Zendocrine soft gels help grab heavy metals, and it's a blend of oils, and they will help pull those toxins out of the body. The Zendocrine complex is an herbal formula, and that is going to ensure that our excretory organs, and we're specifically looking at liver, kidneys, skin, and lungs, those are going to be supported so that when these toxins are dumped from your cells, you can get them out of the body instead of recirculating them. So this is a really important part. If you have not experienced this, I was sharing with Megan that I'm a pretty small person. And when I went on this program about a year and a half ago, I didn't think I had any weight to lose. And I ended up losing 13 pounds, which was crazy.
Wow.
But it all came from the shrinking of those fat cells. And at my age, I had a lot of accumulated toxins, even though I would consider myself fairly healthy. They were insidious and they were hiding in there. And so to avoid that sort of Herxheimer reaction when those toxins get released, you can feel flu-like, you can have a headache, you can have skin eruptions. We want to help support you so that doesn't happen. So taking this pair of products, both morning with breakfast and evening with dinner, will really help support that process.
Thanks. So what is metabolic health? Now we're moving on to the topic at hand. And why is it so important? Good metabolic health means your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food with healthy, stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Stabilizing your blood sugar levels is really the key to anti-aging. Um, Fluctuations in these levels are natural, but it's important to avoid big spikes and dips, which can contribute unfavorably to long-term health. And we have the solution to really prevent those spikes and dips and keep full energy throughout your day. So metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. So as you age, so does your metabolic function. Metabolism influences your energy, your weight, your body composition, your sleep, and your cognitive performance. And it really starts to decline around the age of 25. So these are the pillars right here: healthy eating, moving your body, reducing your stress, having healthy connections and relationships, and being smart with your supplementation.
So Megan mentioned healthy lifespan. We tend in the US, because of that 6.8% of us who remain healthy, that means the majority of us are not. And what happens is, as we age, you can see the delta in this curve. We're going to live a whole lot longer than our metabolic health is going to allow. So we're going to, the average American is going to spend the last 8 years of their life in very poor health. And that's when you're going to be literally being supported by Western medicine just to keep going, but it's not going to be a health span, it's going to be a lifespan. And what we want to talk about today is how you can bridge the gap and make your lifespan equal your health span and avoid that tail end metabolic drama.
Yes. So we have our 3 steps metabolic makeover to optimize your health span. So this is the Meta Power system, and it is designed to be used together synergistically. And these are can also be used individually, but to really get the benefits, we love people to experience the system first. So the whole system is featured with the Meta Power essential oil, and it's a combination of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. So MetaPower oil comes in all of the MetaPower products we're going to feature. And right here on this slide is step 1. So MetaPower oil comes in the oil dropper that you can add to your water to curb cravings. You can diffuse it. You can also add it to a dry brush and work dry brushing on your body, which is a really great way to stimulate your lymphatic system, which is our body's detox system. Now, the MetaPower oil comes in different forms. So on the right, we have MetaPower beadlets. These are little tiny beadlets that you pop in your mouth and you burst it and you get the essential oil flavor. The beadlets are 1/4 of a drop of essential oil. Also comes in MetaPower gum. So those of you who are looking to curb your appetite, when you feel a craving coming on, you can just pop up gum, chew that to get your oral fix, and it will help to bring down those cravings. Or the MetaPower oil comes into pre-made soft gels. So that's easy just to take in a gel cap form and get the benefits. And what this oil does is it inhibits fat cell maturation. And so we have a set amount of fat cells in our body, and they're either expanded and full or they're shrunken down and contracted. And so this really helps us to shrink that. And this MetaPower stands for metabolic.
Yep,
Anything
and
to add on this oil?
personal wellness realized is what the PWR stands for. And that's what we're going to help you do. Megan mentioned that it inhibits the fat cell maturation and storage, and that's where I mentioned dumping those toxins. We are going to support you with the Zendocrine complex and the Zendocrine soft gels. In addition to supporting healthy metabolism, this also will support the liver and the endocrine system. And as Megan mentioned, you can pop a piece of gum if you're feeling sugar cravings or managing your hunger. You can add the drops to water, and we just recommend you do that either in glass, ceramic, or metal, because citrus oils will pull toxins directly from plastic. So we don't want you putting it in your plastic water bottle. And this MetaPower metabolic blend is in each of the additional products we're going to talk about.
All right, our MetaPower Assist. This is meant to be taken about 30 minutes before your carb-heavy meals. And what it does is it changes the way your body breaks down fast carbs, which spike your insulin, to slow digesting carbs. So if you're having, any sweets or any white bread or white pasta, this is for sure a time that you want to take your MetaPower Assist. And it really supports healthy blood sugar levels and in turn helps support your energy throughout the day. And it really decreases those post-meal glucose spikes.
Yes, so additionally, in the way it inhibits sugar metabolism is that the mulberry leaf extract prevents the digestion of sugars. It basically distracts the enzymes that help break down sugar and bring it into your bloodstream. So that's going to reduce the blood glucose levels and slow the glycemic response. Because you're not going to have the spikes and the crashes and spikes and crashes, your energy levels will be more stable throughout the day. What will happen is that these sugars and carbs will pass through to the intestines, not absorbed, go to the colon, and then get dumped. So the berberine will inhibit that enzyme that increases fat storage. And so we're going to end up normalizing the insulin sensitivity, which reduces inflammation. So the whole goal of this program is to reduce the sugar spikes, improve your insulin sensitivity by reducing insulin resistance.
And it's advised to take 2 capsules for someone who is looking to lose weight and someone who's looking to solve those insulin issues, 2 capsules at a time before those meals. And what you see here is our 30 capsule supply. But doTERRA, knowing that this is a really good lifestyle product to stick with, they made a larger capsule bottle. I think 90 capsules is an option that you can choose, right?
Right, yeah. So Megan mentioned if you're looking to lose weight, instead of just taking 1 to 2 before your largest carb meal, you would take 2 to 3 before every meal. And that is definitely 30 minutes ahead, as we mentioned, just so that you have time to distract those enzymes so that when you do eat, you're not absorbing those sugars. Now, obviously, if you're willing to make some lifestyle changes about nutrition, that would be helpful too.
Mm-hmm. All right, now comes the star of the show, the MetaPower Advantage Collagen. This has been such a game changer for so many people in our community with improving their skin, improving their cognitive function, and being sharp in with their thinking. It's helped with people reduce their body fat. And it's incredible because this is not just collagen. This has NMN added, which helps your body increase its NAD levels. And there's also 12 other synergistic ingredients that we're going to get into. But this is my favorite part of the MetaPower system. I am taking 2 packets a day, and 1 to 2 is advised. And I know you love to talk about this collagen too, Deb.
Yeah, and I think that's really important that you mentioned because we love it so much. You would want to take it multiple times a day, but the max per day because of the NMN is 2. So Megan mentioned this has 12 active ingredients. Literally, this turn backs the clock on biological age by activating the longevity genes, which optimizes metabolic health. So you're going to improve your health span. It is 12 times more absorbable as compared to commercially available collagen because it has smaller tripeptides. If I used to take a well-known product, and we have a slide that was based on bovine collagen, and I, after COVID, lost a ton of my hair, like 3/4 of my hair. And I could not get it to grow back. And I thought that collagen would help. Well, it turns out that bovine collagen is typically contaminated with both glyphosate and heavy metals. This is marine based from a sustainable source in Italy, and it is tested for both heavy metals and glyphosate. So we are not adding toxins to our body. Megan mentioned that it improves cognitive function. It also inhibits amyloid plaque formation in the brain. That will lead to later issues of mental health in older age. It supports lean muscle and connective tissue and bones. And most importantly, it supports the gut lining. So if anybody is dealing with any type of an autoimmune condition, this is going to help support the gut lining. And when we prevent excessive permeability of the gut lining, we can begin to turn back those autoimmune responses. This entire program helps to support healthy metabolism and blood sugar and healthy weight loss and improve energy, as Megan mentioned. Amazingly, this has a significant effect on sleep quality. And at the beginning of our chat, we talked about how important rest is. It helps us rejuvenate and restore and heal and repair. And if we're not sleeping well, we're not getting that metabolic function. Side benefit, as Megan mentioned, healthy hair, skin, nails, and collagen production. I saw a tremendous result. And in fact, the gal I go to who does my hair, within a month of using this product, she saw little twinkly sprouts all over my head, which
Wow.
was wonderful.
Yes.
I want to talk about each of the ingredients in this because it's too important to skip over. Megan mentioned the NMN. That stimulates our body to produce NAD, which naturally declines as we age. That helps to restore healthy cell function, DNA repair, cell growth, and survival. And NAD is the precursor to NADH, which is central to metabolism. It's an antioxidant used to reduce cholesterol and signs of aging, and it improves mental clarity, alertness, concentration, and memory. Also improves athletic performance and issues of chronic fatigue. The liposomal vitamin C and other ingredients are potent antioxidants. Liposomal vitamin C is more readily absorbed without bowel discomfort. So if you've ever tried to take massive doses of vitamin C, you're going to end up with diarrhea. It also improves skin, cardiovascular, and brain health, enhances our own collagen production, and improves iron absorption. So you can see this is not your everyday collagen product. The biotin helps with healthy utilization of fats, carbs, and amino acids while supporting hair, skin, and nails by increasing ceramide production. It's an important part of enzymes that help with the digestive process as well as metabolic processes. And what we didn't mention before is that there's two pathways within the body. Our enzymes can either be focused on digestion or on metabolism. And we take the Terrazyme to be able to support digestion so our enzymes and the enzymatic focus can be on metabolism. Sea buckthorn contains vitamins and other active ingredients to slow the aging process for all things related to improving skin as well as digestion and issues with high blood pressure and lipid health. The resveratrol expands blood vessels, which helps with cholesterol, decreases pain and swelling, reduces blood sugar levels, and assists in weight loss. The red orange extract promotes the breakdown of stored fats in adipose tissue. It helps with liver detox and improves the production of glutathione. Glutathione, when we make it inside our body, that's our master antioxidant. Sodium hyaluronate, naturally found in certain body tissues, acts as a cushion and lubricant for joints. It helps for osteoarthritis, it helps with dry eyes, it boosts the body's wound healing response, and it helps to decrease swelling, increase collagen and elastin production, and rejuvenates the skin. Rose apple contains high amounts of vitamin C, A, calcium, and potassium, and it helps to block and regulate the conversion of starch into sugar. So that's super, super important. We want these to pass through and not go into our bloodstream. It also helps stimulate hair growth and thickening, helps prevent constipation, eases bloating. It's helpful for cardiovascular health and blood pressure. The phytoceramides are essential for skin hydration and moisture retention and provides protection against UV radiation. Now, the key with taking this, couple of tricks. I know in my olden days when I was using that commercially available collagen, I loved to add it to a hot beverage in the morning. But because these marine tripeptides are designed for us to easily absorb them, they're also sensitive to heat. So you only add this to room temperature or cold water. You want to drink it right away. So this is not a beverage that you make that you sip over several hours. You literally want to mix it and drink it within a minute. That way, all of your cells get the benefit at one time. And you want to take this either 1 hour before eating or 2 hours after eating, because hopefully your meals include a lot of wonderful plant fiber, and fiber will bind to the collagen. And fiber's job is to be like a scrubbing brush and clean things as it goes through your system. But fiber will grab onto that collagen and literally take it straight out of your body. And so we want to take this avoiding our fiber intake. If you do forget, and gosh, you've got to take it right near a meal. Take 3 Terrazyme with it. The Terrazyme will break the binds between the fiber and the collagen, and you'll get the benefit of the collagen. And the key
Mhm.
to mention here, Megan, is that this system works synergistically. These are hero products, but they are not meant to be standalone products. They work synergistically together to magnify each of the results and benefits when the system is used in its entirety. The foundation is based on the lifelong vitality to provide the essential micro and macronutrients. This is going to be super preventative for degenerative diseases. And we have seen genetic changes with epigenetic studies. They've seen genetic changes appear within days of use for the production of the NAD, which is the
Wow.
food for our mitochondria to produce energy in every cell of our body. So that is incredible. You will start to feel amazing right away. It's going to reduce what I call inflammaging, which is inflammation that causes aging, resulting from excess blood sugars that are circulating. And side benefit, on average, people will see a decrease in the LDL by 42%. Those are our bad
Wow.
lipoproteins, and an increase in our HDL, our high density lipoproteins, by 320%.
That's
So,
amazing.
yes. And the cool thing about this, because I have to avoid anything with gluten, all of doTERRA's supplements are gluten-free, dairy-free, corn-free, keto-friendly. This product is free of maltodextrin, carrageenan, glyphosate, artificial sweeteners, and added sugars.
I think
And
it's incredible with the quality that doTERRA puts out because supplements are not regulated in the industry. And if you know doTERRA, the purity and our testing processes for the essential oils, the same thing goes for the supplements. And so I treat doTERRA as my household name brand. You know, we have the cleaning products, we've got the body care system, we have our supplements, our essential oils. But I'm so confident in what doTERRA puts out. We know it's pure, and it's like a no-brainer because when you're looking for ways to improve your health and you're looking at adding another product, it's very sketchy out there. You don't know who to trust, what to believe, but if doTERRA has its name on it, then you can trust this is a good product, and it makes it so much easier just to do one-stop shop,
I
instead of
agree.
like sourcing everywhere.
So true. And one thing to mention also about this collagen, Megan, and I think you and I take this at different times of day. Different age groups respond differently. So when I first started with this, I took it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. And about 9 days in, I felt amazing, like I was crushing my workouts. My Peloton stats were off the charts. About 9 days in, I started to get that wah, wah feeling in the afternoon. And at my age, I'm almost 62. I tend to do better taking it late afternoon before dinner and or right before bedtime. And I
Mhm.
found that that works better for me than first thing in the morning. But younger people do much better taking it on an empty stomach in the morning. And the middle range, so anywhere from late 30s to maybe mid 40s or so, you're going to have to play with it and just see
Mhm.
what feels better for you.
Yeah, I like to take mine first thing in the morning, and when I'm doing 2 doses, I take it last thing before bed, and I mix it in 5 to 8 ounces of water in a glass this size, and just drink it right away. So it's
Yeah.
important that to consume it as fast as possible. So what else is very unique about our collagen is that contains 9 different types of collagen. So in our body, we have 25 different types of collagen in our body. Most other collagens in the market only contain 2 types. And Deb, that's probably the reason why you didn't really notice many benefits with that other product that you were taking. It
Right.
wasn't, crossing all of the checking off the board all of what you see here. So the different types are, related to skin and beauty, bone protection, which is the main component of cartilage in our body, our skin, the dermis and the epidermis, stabilizing the structures of type 1 and type 2, our muscle function, the cell membrane, and inhibiting cell apoptosis and oxidative stress. And then collagen to support the cartilage, the growth plates, the joints, the intervertebral discs. So this has been a really good product for people who are recovering from injuries as well. Helps support normal brain aging. and it's involved in cell growth and differentiation. So really great that we have a lot of different collagen types here. And this is why people are noticing like rapid improvements in different areas. So it's so cool to see the testimonials. 'Cause it's not just like, oh, skin and beauty, which a lot of people come to collagen for. It's like, it's beyond that. And this is an example. So when Deb was talking about all of the ingredients, that's why I call the collagen plus 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 plus. This is a breakdown. If you were to source these ingredients on your own and to be taking them individually, it's going to cost you over $400. The 30-day supply of the MetaPower collagen is $84.50. And we have a trick that you can get it discounted even further. So when you buy your Lifelong Vitality nutritional supplements, you can add on up to 3 additional supplements at a discount. So for me, my husband Rob and I, we both take our Lifelong Vitality supplements, and then we add on collagen, we add on the Terrazyme, and then we add on the PB Duo. And so we get those 3 additional supplements discounted. And we do invest in our health, and it's better to be investing in our healthcare products now than investing in our sick care later. You can see a traditional Vital Proteins collagen, a bovine collagen on the market. With the bovine, it's really tricky because this is where it contains the heavy metals and the Prop 65 warning. There's 2 additional ingredients for health rather than the 12. It's a powder, so it's possibly inactive ingredients, you never know, and it may support joints and skin, but we don't want something that may help. We want something that we know it's going to help. So with MetaPower collagen, MetaPower, it's called Advantage. It gives you your 9 types of wild-caught marine collagen and NMN. There's no heavy metals ever with our testing process. The 11 powerful synergistic ingredients. It's freeze-dried, so that's when it becomes bioavailable when you activate it with water. And it benefits our joints, our energy, our skin, anti-aging, blood sugar balance, and weight balancing. And it comes to $2.82 per serving, and it has monthly benefits. So it's really a no-brainer. So you can see
And Megan,
what.
that 282 will be even lower if you bundle the purchase the way you talked about doing, which
Yeah.
is how I buy it as well.
Yes, worth it. So MetaPower speaks for itself. Some testimonials to share. Michelle has been loving the results. She's lost 8 pounds in this past month, sustained energy, cravings went away, and she doesn't need coffee to get through the day. So you're going to see what type of natural energy you can produce by feeding your body what it needs at the cellular level. So a lot of these ingredients and these products work at the cellular level, which is our entire body created of trillions of cells. Next testimonial, I can't believe the difference after 3 weeks. Brain fog is gone, energy up, skin looks amazing, mood is better, starting to slowly lose some weight. Julie struggled with years of brain fog, lack of energy, quality sleep. MetaPower gave me all these things and more. I'll never stop taking this product. Ashley is at home with the kids, 10 months postpartum and breastfeeding. This program allowed me to take care of me. She slimmed down her belly, which was the goal that stuck out the most. And if you experience belly fat and just extra weight around your midsection, how that can affect your confidence and carry into other parts of the day. So really working on that, and the body fat around your visceral organs is what we really want to focus on reducing, aside from like the cosmetic and feeling good aesthetically in your body, like more importantly, like decreasing body fat around your vital organs. So productive. She's way more clear and be able to be present with the family. So that's really what it is. Like when we talk about the life and health span, we want to feel healthy as our years go on, to be with our family, to see our children grow up and have their children. And, it just becomes like the goal, like to live healthy and vibrant and full of energy rather than just, we want to think to thrive rather than to survive. So with Jerry, which is 3 weeks, wanted to share my before and after. I want to teach men about MetaPower. Men need MetaPower just as much as women. This is what's so great about doTERRA. It's all inclusive, doesn't matter the gender. We have something for everyone. So Natalie's been working out and weightlifting for 3 months before trying the system. After the gym, she was super tired and would sleep for hours. She didn't want to feel like that anymore. So in the last 3 weeks, she stopped the junk food, stopped the binging on snacks, and she was surprised at how she doesn't have cravings anymore. Her muscles are tightening up. You can see biceps. People are asking me what I'm doing and how they can start with the program. Lastly, noticeable difference in meta power in only just a few days, more focused mentally, more energy throughout the day, not the jittery kind, less hungry for junk food and snack foods, less groggy in the morning, and no blood sugar crashes between meals. And she lost 3 pounds so far, feeling less bloated. So some common questions, frequently asked questions. It is safe for pregnant and breastfeeding moms, which is great. The collagen tripeptides are 12 times more absorbable. We already mentioned gluten-free, dairy-free, corn-free, keto-friendly, and free of maltodextrin, carrageenan, glyphosate, heavy metals, artificial sweeteners, and added sugars. So none of the bad stuff, all of the good stuff.
So when we're starting new healthy habits, we're not looking for an insta fix, Megan. We want to look at a 90-day challenge. And what I think is super cool for anybody who has access to get their metabolic age tested before they start the program and then tested again after 90 days. My metabolic age dropped to teenage years. And as I mentioned, I'm almost 62. So I mentally still think I'm a teenager, but now physically, my cellular metabolic health reflects that of a teenager. So the lifelong vitality pack that we talked about is going to give you the correct micronutrients for the optimal nutrition. And remember, we need those micronutrients to feed all the enzymatic reactions that are going to occur when you take the MetaPower. So the MetaPower is basically considered the macronutrients for your metabolism.
Love it. Okay, here's an example of your daily routine. We'll talk about how to include those endocrine products as well. And so, starting a new plan, it could be a little overwhelming at first, and it's all about setting yourself up with health habits that you can stack throughout the day. And this is our job as wellness advocates to help support you to create a healthy system that you can stick with, that can become a lifestyle. So in the morning, first thing to do is wake up, hydrate with your essential oils. You can put your MetaPower essential oil in your water or your lemon essential oil, your other different citrus oils, which helps act as a daily detox, flush for your kidney and your liver. You'll want to take your first dose of Lifelong Vitality, 2 from each bottle with your meals. So I like to do it with breakfast and lunch. MetaPower Advantage in your water, consumed quickly, depending on your age, whether that's first thing in the morning or in between your meals. And then suggested, you can take your MetaPower soft gel or any, chew your gum or whatever form of step 1 of the MetaPower oil that you like. In
And
your
Megan, that's when I would also take one Zendocrine complex and one Zendocrine soft gel, especially if you think you've got weight to lose. But you might also be surprised at what you will lose, even if you don't think you have to.
Right. And I think that just adding, stacking these supplements with your meals really helps to make it accessible. So you're already taking the time out to feed yourself and give yourself that nutrition. That's when you're going to use your supplements as well. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I forget to take the supplements. But like, if just think food and supplements, that's like part of the meal. And your daytime, your second dose of Lifelong Vitality can be with your lunch. For me personally, I take the Terrazyme, which is the digestive enzymes, each time I eat. So,
Likewise.
with my breakfast, I'm also having Terrazyme. With the lunch and with the dinner, I'm having Terrazyme. And you can take 1 to 3, depending on what type of meal that you're eating. So if you're having like a full, protein and starch and fat, like I'm taking 3. If I'm having something more simple that, let's say coconut yogurt and some berries, I might take 1 or 2. Just depends on how much support you need for digestion. You could take your MetaPower Assist. Now, again, if someone wants to be focusing on weight loss, your MetaPower Assist can support you all meals of the day, but it might just be that you're taking it with your biggest meal. Take it 30 minutes prior. And then, chew your essential oils, chew your essential oil gum, put more essential oils throughout in the water throughout the day, and that can be just intuitively. And then for evening, take your MetaPower Assist before your dinner with the carbs, take your Terrazyme. You can start to set yourself up for proper sleep, diffuse your lavender before bed. And you can, for me, I take the PB Restore, the probiotic. I take that before a meal with a healthy fat. So that's important for the absorption. And it is suggested to take it when you have the most active digestion. So I personally do that at like breakfast and lunch. And I think, Deb, you take yours in the evening time, right?
I take my sachet in the morning and I take my PB Restore at dinner time. And the one thing I would add, if anyone is dealing with the need to reduce the insulin resistance, improve insulin sensitivity, and get that blood sugar under control, the MetaPower Assist, the capsules, those should be taken with every meal, 2 of them with every meal. And
Great.
so for those dealing with those blood sugar issues, that's imperative.
Yeah, and you'll want to get the 90-day supply of that. So you're stocked for your month.
90 capsule supply.
90 capsules. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
90
yeah.
capsule supply. Okay, so here we go again, just a visual of our MetaPower system, the entire system. You can add it to your order. You can add it to your lifelong vitality, and we'll help you set up a program that works for you based on your needs. This is our job, and this is what we really love to do, is teaching these healthy habits to become your healthy lifestyle. So some benefits of ordering with us, becoming part of our doTERRA community. The best part is getting the wholesale prices. So as a gift from working with us, you get complimentary access to the wholesale pricing. And we have a lot of community support. So we have our WhatsApp group, our Facebook group, we have an Instagram page. We have more invitations to monthly workshops with specialty topics, like today's was all about metabolic health. We have continued support from your wellness advocate. We have a library of content and videos. I have a whole YouTube channel that you can get interested in different topics of health. We share DIY recipes within our community using the essential oils, health and wellness tips from our professionals within our community. And new members are eligible for free gift promotions. So depending on when you're watching this replay, we may have a different monthly promotion. So definitely reach out to the wellness advocate who invited you here to this call so we can keep you in the loop on that. And we have the opportunity, Deb and I are here. We work this as our business. If anyone else is considering working as a wellness advocate and helping set their friends, their family, their clientele up with these healthy, holistic products, we offer business mentorship. We have weekly calls, and you don't have to do this alone. It's basically a person-to-person model passed down with the knowledge and the resources for you to have success doing your own wellness business. We also do different in-person events, and there's many different ebooks that you can do to take your learning on yourself. So thank you so much for joining us, Deb. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and being a part of this. I'm always so honored to teach with you and continue to learn from you. So that's just one example of, the community supporting each other. We learn from each other something new every day. So if we're not growing, if we're not learning, we're not living. So here's to expanding our health, our lifespan, and our longevity.
And Megan, thank you so much. It's always a privilege to get to do these learning opportunities with you. So thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, hope everyone has a great day, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you and helping you with your individual plans.
Thank you.
Goodbye.